Alright, this is what I want to work on. I'm running a sample test here. As far as I know, what I need to do is just wire for wire. These are twisted pairs. You have the green, green, white, blue, blue, white, brown, brown, white, orange, orange, white. And they're twisted. Now the way I understand it, because I'm not real big into this stuff, but what determines I guess the speed, or the Cat 5 versus Cat 6 versus Cat 7, blah 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 blah, is the actual twisting of the wire. Hey Nick. And I know that twisting of the wire can change things. Let me get this one over here and that one over there. Like I say, I don't care as long as they're both the same, on the same side. So I'm trying to get this green, green, white kind of like someplace there. It kind of like was out of place. But for instance, if I take this meter here and I take these leads and I twist them around one another, it can change the value on how it reads. The thing is, sometimes you really don't know, what it's changing it to, so therefore you don't want to do that if you don't have to, because you gotta remember, if you've done it, what's it going to be like the next time you do it? Is it that critical? All right, you know what? I'm going to let these fall where they are here for now, because my main thing is right now is flattening them out like so, and trying to get them in here so each one falls in its own home. Now in here, well, let's see what happens. Somebody that does this every day, again, I don't do this. I think I made one jumper in my life. Using the 45. Now see, that looks like it went right in. The problem being is making sure that I get the other side in the same way. Because I really can't see. What it is. This little thing comes in handy. I'm glad I found it. You go this way and it makes it look far away. Far away. See, if I had to copy this one right now, I probably wouldn't be able to copy it because I can't tell on the 4 colors on the end there how they are. Because they're all dark. Well, if I had light, maybe. No. So when I do this, I have to make sure that I know these wires are where. Now, is there a way of, well, there may be. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. I've been doing that a lot the last couple days. Just throwing things on the floor, dropping them, you name it, I'm doing it. Let me put this here. Okay, now I don't know. I got a new set of probes. Well, not a new set, but I have another set of probes that have tiny ends on them. I don't know if these are going to be small enough to do what I want to do. Well, let's do it this way first. Let's get on one of these ends. Let's take the green. I'm just going to take a little piece off it so I can put this on here. Now, even sometimes with me just hanging onto these with my thumbs like this can change. That's why I basically just look for a beep. I don't really care too much on it. If I did, well then I would have to definitely put a set of jumpers on here instead. Now, you know what, let me just crimp this and see what we come up with here. Which way does this go? I have no idea. Does it go this way or that way? Well, let's try it this way. Come on. Okay, I put you in there. Now get you out of there. Well, that worked out all right. Now, okay. Now, let's see. Let's put this on the green. Let's put this on the green. I'm going to do this with a piece of jumper. Hold on. And I don't care what color I'm using at this point, because I'm just going to use it to hold it. I guess I'll go black to black. Doesn't make too much of a difference at this point, but you kind of want to stay within. Otherwise, you're going to start changing things on yourself without realizing it. So stay within the code somewhat. All right. So this. Now, if I was to go in here, am I going to be able to touch these enough to get a bite? Yes. Okay. So I can double check it once I get it in there, because I can get in there with this right there. Okay. So I know now that I can make sure. In other words, if I was to put this end in, and before I crimp it, I can check it with the ohm meter to make sure that it's right. But it should go in okay if you get these nice and flat. You keep them flat and you keep them in order when you're putting them in. Now, you don't strip these either. These don't get stripped. Now, I did waste a clip just then, but you know what? I'd rather waste that than to waste a whole bunch of wire. Or not have something work. Alright, so that is basically done. And again, as long as it's wire for wire, because that's all I'm looking to do right now. I'm not looking to make it any different, because sometimes you have to maybe twist it the opposite way on one pair, or jump a pair. Like well, it's not in here, but I made one for that radio system up there that I had, and I don't know where I put it now, but meanwhile, I had to take one of them and jump it across three. That was a pain in the butt. But what I'm doing here is it's just wire for wire. But I am going to be using a better one, because these are shielded. And what I'm using is Cat 7 direct bury double shield. Now, direct bury only means that the case, this part here, is made to go in the ground. Doesn't mean anything else. The double shield, however, to me does make a difference, because that helps keep out any interference that may get in, or loss going out. Okay, so we know that's working. So let's put all this stuff back in this box.